Everyone keeps saying that coding is dead and soon we don't need to write any single line of code to build a software, only we have to describe that. Well, that day isn't 5 years away, it's happening now. This is Claude Code, it's Anthropic new AI agent, and maybe you're thinking right now, you know what, I'm not a developer, I can't use this, but I have a good news for you. Claude Code is not a code editor, it's an AI agent. It lives on your computer, it has access to your files. Unlike the ChatGPT, it doesn't just write code snippets for you to copy and paste that. It actually creates the files, run the commands, tests the apps, and also it fixes its errors and deploys that by itself. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what this is, how to install that, and how you can use that. And also we will build a fully functional web application just from the scratch without writing a single line of code. By the way guys, if you want to learn more about these latest AI tools, then you can check out my private community, the Hello AI. And inside there you will get access to all of the premium level lessons related with these AI tools, along with also you will get ready to use AI agents, automations, templates, workflows. And not only this, we do 1 hour live session calls every week where you can join and ask me anything there. And while building something, you'll also get the messaging support. So the link will be in the description. If you're interested, join now. So before going to the tutorial part, we need to understand what's the differences between the AI assistant and AI agent. So when you use the ChatGPT or Claude in the browser, that's an AI assistant. You ask for code and it actually gives you the text, and then you have to copy the text and give that to the code editor. Then you have to save that, run that. If it breaks, you have to copy the error, then paste that again to the AI model. Then it will show you the solution, and by following the solution, you have to solve that by yourself. If I talk about the AI agent, which is the Claude Code really is, think about like a remote intern. So in that case, you only have to actually describe your idea, what you want to build, and instead of giving you the code from itself, it will run that code, and while building that, if it faces any problems, it will solve by itself. So now let's go and start to use this Claude Code. So basically there are 3 ways to using this Claude Code in any device. The first one is using that through a terminal, and I don't prefer that because it will be complicated to manage that. The second one is using that through the Claude application, and in that case at first you have to install the Claude, and then after opening that you only have to switch that to the code section, and then you can actually use that very easily. And the last one, which I mostly prefer, is using that through a code editor. In that case, you can use a Claude Code with something like VS Code or Anti-Gravity or Cursor, this kind of code editors. And in this video, I'm using the VS Code to use the Claude Code, and this one is the most popular one. And for that, if you're not using the VS Code already, make sure to come to this website code.visualstudio.com, and here you can download that for your own device completely for free. And here I'm using the Windows. I'll just go and download that from my Windows. And after installing that for the first time, when you open that, it will look something like this. At first, the main task of ours is to add the Claude Code with the VS Studio. And for that, I'll go to this extension section, and here I'll search for Claude Code. And here we have to go with the top number 1, Claude Code for VS Code, and that's from Anthropic. When you click that, only you have to install that much easy it is. And after installing, you'll see a Claude Code option at the top right side. Only have to click that. So as you can see, after that it has come up with 2 options to add the Claude Code with the VS Code. The first one is going with the Anthropic console. So in that case, you need to add money or add the credits to your Anthropic console, and then you have to collect the API key, and then you have to give the API key to this VS Code. And the second option is going with the Claude.ai subscription, and I prefer this most because it is easy to set up. In that case, you have to go to Claude.ai, and then you have to go to your profile, and after that just go to upgrade plan, and from here you can choose one of the plans and just subscribe that. And right now I believe that most of the viewers of this video are beginner to Claude Code, so I prefer you to go with this pro plan instead of going the max plan right now. So after using that, you can understand more, then you can switch that to max plan or the higher plans. So after getting the plan, you have to come to VS Code again and then go with Claude.ai subscription, and then this thing will come up in front of us. Here we have to copy this URL, just click copy, and then we have to go to a browser. Make sure you're going with the same browser that you had subscribed for the Claude AI. And here I'm just pasting that, and then I'm going to send, and right now this thing will come up in front of us. Here I'll just kind of like go with authorize. Okay, let me just go to the VS Code again. Here you can see that we just added the Claude Code with our VS Code, and to check that, let's just say that hi Claude. this is actually the response. Hi, how can I help you today? So right now, before going to give a task to build something, let me show you a quick overview. So for that, I'll just go with this slash, and here you can see all of the possibilities those Claude Code can do inside this VS Code. You can see at first you can attach files. It can be images, videos, any type of file it can be. You can mention files from the projects. You can clear the conversations. So those are the basic. The most important thing, you can actually switch the models. If I click here, you can see that I can switch the models between these three models. If your task is very simple, and also if you don't want to spend much amount of money, you want to go with like the least amount of money, and also if you want the first response, then you can go with the HiQ 4.5. and on the other hand, if your task is on an average medium level, then you can go with the Sonnet 4.6. and if your task is very high level, very complex, and also if you're determined to spend the most amount of money, then you can go with the Opus 4.6. And remember that Opus 4.6 is the best model inside the Claude Code, and by default it will use most of the time Sonnet 4.6. and also by default the thinking will be enabled. So in that case, before giving you a response, it will think. And if you go with the account and users, you can see that how much you are using. And let me show something. If you're using the pro plan, then every 5 hours they will give you a maximum amount of limit, and that will be almost like 44,000 credits. So if you cross that limit, then you have to wait for the next 5 hours to use this thing again. And also there are so many things you can do. For example, like if you go in the customization section, you can see you can add MCPs, you can add output styles, you can add agents. If you go in the slash commands, you can see there are so many slash commands to use. If you go with like slash cost after building any project, you can see that how much the project was costed to build. And I'll make a detailed video about all of these things, so make sure to stay with my channel. So now let's go and build something with this Claude Code in our VS Code. And for that, at first we need to go with this Explorer option, and then we have to go with open folder, and make sure that you choose a folder which is empty and new, so that we can put all of the Claude generated codes in that exact place, and it will be easier for us later to manage that. And in this case, I'm choosing this one, test1 folder. Then I'll go with select folder, and I can see that our test1 folder has been added in here. And right now we have to use the Claude Code in this exact place. For that, I'll just click in this option, Cloud, and I can see our Claude is enabled in this exact folder. And now I have to give the command why I have to describe that what I really want to build. In this case, I want to build a Pomodoro timer application that runs in our web browser, but I want it to look modern, have sound effects, and also it will track my completed sessions. And for that, I'll just give a prompt like this. While I beautifully describe that, please create a new folder called promo timer, and inside it build a modern web application for a promo timer. Use HTML, CSS, JavaScript. It should have a dark mode toggle and play sound when the timer ends. And after that, I have to choose which mode I want to go with. I can go with ask before edits, and also I can go with edit automatically, and also I can go with the plan mode. Every time I prefer you to go with the planning mode. And after that, I'll just go with send. And right now, as you can see, I'm not touching my keyboards or doing anything. It's kind of like do everything by itself. And you can see it's kind of like thinking, and every time it shows me kind of like these stuffs. So if I kind of click here, I can see that what it's really thinking here. So here you can see that it actually made a complete plan. Before executing that, it's saying me, you know what, that's the whole process I will use. So do you want me to accept that or not? So I'll go with yes and not accept. So as you can see that guys, it actually does work, and these are the features it has added. It has added countdown ring, 3 timer modes, auto mode switching, dark mode toggle, and so many things also it added, which is really cool. So right now let's see that how the app really looks like, and also how it feels to actually use that. And for that, I'll just open the terminal just by clicking the terminal panel. Also, we can go with Ctrl+J, and after opening, it will show you something like this. And here, as you can see that by default, it's actually selecting my test1 folder, but in this case, the Pomo timer folder containing all of the codes. So for that, I have to change that from test1 to the Pomo timer. And for that, I'll just go with cd Pomo timer. And then as you can see, we actually selected the Pomo timer, and after that we'll just give this command start index.html so that we can see in live how the web application really looks like. And then I'll just go with enter, and as you can see, this is the app in front of us. So this is the focus time, like 25 minutes, And if I go with short break, this is the 5 minute. If I go with long break, you can see that that's the 50-minute break. And also you can see at the top right side, if I click, I can toggle that to the dark mode, which just looks very cool. Let's just go with like short break, and if I go with start, really cool. I can reset that. If I want, I can change that. So like this, from now you can build your own AI applications or like AI agents, automations, just by using Claude AI and VS Code. Only you have to come here, and then you have to use this prompt box, and there you have to describe that what you really want, and based on the description, Claude AI will show you its plan. If you accept that, it will instantly start it to do the work. So yes, that's it guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box. And as like always, if this video is helpful to you, make sure to give a like. And if you are watching my videos for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And see you with a new video related with Claude Code. Till then, peace.